Hello, everyone, and welcome for another Saturday night of whatever the heck we do every Saturday night. Specifically, today we are doing some TTRPGing with a new system that they haven't played before. So I'm really excited about that. But nonetheless, as everyone is getting situated and stuff, I have been Mitchell, also known as Penny for a Tale. Always a pleasure to be on. But yeah, why don't we go around and you guys introduce yourselves and what you guys got going on?
I'm Harrison. I got this going on. I'm real stoked to play some games with my friends. I
All
have no
right.
idea what we're in for, but I'm very excited and a little terrified, but the good kind.
It's gonna be great. All right, Nellie.
My name is Nellie. Um, I too am terrified. I This will have really only been my second RPG or TTRPG that I'm playing, so I don't know what I'm in for.
Perfection. And finally, Jerica.
Hi, I'm Jerica. Um, yeah, this is this is gonna be new, but I hope it's gonna be fun. And um, I don't know what else to say.
I know.
Excellent. All right, so today we are playing one of my favorite games titled Fragged Empire. Fragged Empire came out several years ago by the creator Wade Dyer, an Australian TTRPG creator who went on to then do Fragged Kingdom, Fragged Seas, and Fragged Eternum, which is kind of oh man, almost like Dishonored type stuff. So a lot of cool things, but more importantly, Fragged Empire Second Edition is coming out a little bit later. I'm super excited for that. I'm actually doing some writing for it as well. So also excited about that. Um, but yeah, for today we are just doing the first edition because obviously the second edition isn't out yet, as much as I would love it to be. And if you don't know, Fragged Empire is a post-apocalyptic sci-fi TTRPG where humanity just whimpered out, but not before creating the perfect being. This perfect being, as thanks and celebration of humanity, decide to try to make its own version of perfect beings, going through the different lists, pretty much like a kid with a chemistry set, until they accidentally created something that was pissed off. It left, came back centuries later, and started waging war on all the creations. When it seemed like everything was dire and that no one would survive, the leader of the antagonizing army just up and left, leaving all of its creations wondering, what the fuck do we do now? So this is kind of a post-apocalyptic setting where like sci-fi and everything is still very much apparent. People are on ships, planets, space stations and stuff, but everyone's kind of recovering from a war that definitely sent a lot of them back to the Stone Age. Um, Today's crew, though, is going to be a little bit more optimistic and happy-go-lucky than the people that you are used to dealing with when we play Alien. These four are on a spaceship traveling through space, much like the intro of Spaceballs. Um, the ship that they have, because there is one corp, is probably funded by a corp, and thus is like a little lunchbox with the McDonald's like happy smiley face upon it. Um, Corporates are the corp species is very much like hyperbole of all that is capitalism. Um, but they have survived, and so there must be something good about them. Um, But on this particular spaceship, as these individuals are heading across space to grab another job so that they can keep on flying, keep doing the things that they do, and just living. This is their job, just taking on odd jobs and stuff like that. We're going to go around to each of them, learn a little bit more about their character, their name specifically, and also their physical appearance to get a better view of who they are. And I'll be helping them through this process, of course, because I sprung this on them not 20 minutes ago. But it's just one of my favorite systems, and we had to do it. But I'll start with Harrison.
Oh, okay. Woo! All right. So Kaltorans have 4 ears, so 2 sets of kind of like pointed elf ears. And I am just going to go off of actually like the character art for like the Kaltorans for Fragged Empire. It's like a very thin female. She has like long, like it looks like kind of like dreadlocks. A really big gun, and they're kind of like you said it earlier. They're kind of like space elves.
Yeah, they don't live longer, but they do pass on their memories from generation to generation, and they also have like those pointy ears, just like 2 sets of them.
Yeah, so that's about it, and I'm actually gonna put an image as my background, so you'll see a little bit of that kind of.
Sweet.
There we go.
All right, cool. Nellie, let's go for you. You look like you're ready.
My character's name is Charlie. I'm a Legion. My race is Legion, and I carry around an assault rifle. I'm pretty tall, got some gray skin, long black hair, got a very aggressive resting face, built pretty big, kind of, ox-like, very defined muscles, clear that I could beat the shit out of you at a moment's notice. And but I think my natural way of being is more timid and humble.
Charlie. Awesome character. Jerica. Jerry.
It's my kid, isn't it?
Oh no!
Always.
So I'm playing Yami. She is a Nephilim, specifically the Scion Nephilim, who were, I guess, created to look more human and not like their beast-like counterparts. So she's just generally pretty, very symmetrical to make people like her. She's like right behind me. She looks like that pretty much. So she's very easygoing, likes to what's the word I'm looking for when you're democratic?
Egalitarian. America.
Charismatic.
Charismatic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Words are hard. All right. So yeah, she's easygoing, likes to appease everybody.
Excellent. All right. So as normal, you guys are traveling through space. What jams are you guys listening to? What old human jams are you listening to? Much like Guardians of the Galaxy, I gotta have a good playlist.
Nice.
You son of a bitch. Well, I would literally just say Guardians of the Galaxy. When you said that, I could just hear that piano. Dun 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 dun.
I can't stop this feeling.
All right. I think that's appropriate. Yeah, you guys have like the old retro Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack playing through the whole spaceship that you guys are on. It's retro and cool, it's hip. You guys that were listening to that before it was cool, and so people kind of have mad respect for you guys because of it. There is, as you guys are flying through space and everything, listening to tunes and such, red lights start flashing on the screen. Oh yeah. What do you guys do?
Oh, nice.
The lights flashing on the screen. I'm gonna look up and say, "Shit,
That's appropriate.
computer, what's this mean?"
Oh man, what should your computer be?
I've been watching
Go ahead.
a lot of Space Dandy.
I haven't seen that.
It's just ridiculous. I can't think of anything else though. My brain's kind of a mush.
I think our computer should be like I'm so awful and I forget his name and he passed away and that's really sad. But the guy who plays the robot in shit. Oh, he's so melancholy.
Oh, Bicentennial Man?
Oh no, he
Robin
was in
Williams?
Harry Potter as well. Is that who you're thinking of?
Right.
Yeah. Oh man.
The old man boys.
Older Frank.
Fuck, what even is it? It's something, it's like, shit, man.
Help us out, chat.
It's a book. It was a book first. A really amazing book.
Yeah, Hitchhiker's Guide to the
Hitchhiker's
Galaxy.
Guide to the
The
Galaxy.
old robot who's
Oh.
always like
The
depressed.
robot.
Oh.
So depressed.
Oh my god. Snape. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Yeah. Who's
Played
the
so many other like
Oh my
much
God.
better characters than
yeah,
Hans
Snape,
Gruber?
But
Yeah.
Wait, who
What?
was in Harry Potter?
Huh?
Who was he in Harry
Snape.
Potter?
Snape.
Snape?
Yeah.
Oh. Snape.
oh, it's so sad.
Snape. Yeah.
So what was that robot's name?
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman. Jesus Christ.
I can't believe we couldn't get a beat on him. He was-
Okay, everyone, this is the pacing for tonight. We're just starting slow. It's gonna stay here.
around this section.
Yeah.
So
Anyways, I think he should be a depressed computer.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
perfect.
Like we're always so happy all the time. He's like, "What's wrong with you guys? Like something's seriously wrong with this
It's like
crew."
your serotonin levels are too high.
You
Bring
know,
it down.
he's just like, I don't know, you guys are gonna die.
All right. So, what was the question for your lovable AI? And what do you guys call him? You guys should call him Happy.
What's a happy name?
Buddy.
Buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Yeah.
buddy. Yeah, that's a really good one. Bionic, underlying, design, destroying, unifying systems. Hey, buddies.
Hmm.
What are the warnings? Or what's the red lights for?
Well, not that it will matter much, but it's your impending doom. Kind of found a meteor heading toward you guys, so just put your seatbelt on. Just call your mom or something. I'd call mine if I had a mom, but you guys created me for this specific purpose, and I don't have one. You guys never put any memories of me having a mom, so. probably
Quit being a
nice.
drag.
Oh, buddy. I'm so sorry.
Buddy, I'm sure there's like another AI out there named Mama. We can find you.
Yeah, maybe if we stay at a station longer than a couple days. I did have a date last time, and then we took off. So, I'm never gonna get that call back.
There's always more fish in the sea, buddy.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys got like 1 minute to live, so I don't know what you
Oh
guys
my
want to
God.
do.
1 minute to live.
You want to start by queuing up that playlist, buddy?
Yeah, I guess. And you hear like do 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 do.
Bow, 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 bow. Hey.
So is anyone gonna do anything other than strap themselves in?
Wait,
Well-
so we got like a call to go somewhere, or
Yeah, you guys are on your way to do another job, so heading back to the station.
Okay.
We like sitting in the cockpit, kinda like sitting in chairs.
Do we
Yeah.
have? Does the ship have weapons? Like, can we, Star Wars it and?
Oh yeah, yeah. You got like there's a cannon on the bottom, so you kind of have to go back. Like you guys are in the cockpit right now, but you go back into the ship, kind of fireman down some poles, down to the little machine gun on the bottom, which can pretty much shoot anything. You only have about 60 bullets left, but till you refill. But that's good stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hop on down there.
Yeah, I'll stay in the cockpit to maybe help like point the plane, or it's not a plane,
Pilot?
a spaceship. Pilot, yeah, I'll pilot the ship.
Pilot.
Woo!
Yeah, you
on
have.
the plane.
Yeah, it's like a big minivan steering wheel.
Oh,
like
hell yeah.
Volkswagen, like huge, and it's just like.
Like a Chevy Astro or something.
Yeah,
Like
you're
a
like-
fucking. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like this for the rest of the stream, and then, until we die. It's like 2 minutes. Hurry up, guys! I'm not real good at this.
Alright.
Eli, you're not keeping it very steady, really. So
I'm not
it
supposed
might be
to.
hard to. Hey, buddy, can you please tell me where the meteor is?
Yeah, it's like right in front of you.
Okay, maybe like a little bit more specific.
Yeah, sure.
Is
I
it-
was watching some reruns, but I guess I could do this too. And like, so assuming you kind of went all the way down, the like turret section is just like this. It's underneath the ship, and it's like this like oval like glass sphere. So you can see space like all around you, and there's these two like Gatling guns attached to it that you just kind of move around like woo, like you're on Disney World in a little like thing. It just like spins about and everything. And like you can see something kind of coming forward, and Buddy with true enthusiasm has several fingers like light up the glass that you're in, like pointing at this thing, like it's right
Cool.
here. There, you see it. Like
All right.
there.
I guess
Are
I'll
you
just start shooting
seeing
at it.
it?
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Whatever.
Really appreciate your enthusiasm.
Yep. At least you have someone who loves you. So, just I'm gonna do my taxes, I guess, before I die, so my debt doesn't fall down to my kids.
We love you, buddy.
You have
Love you.
kids, buddy?
Not like you ever asked, but whatever.
Thought we made you, buddy. Like a
And
week
I
ago.
made others. This is.
Oh.
You're such a dick.
So
hate
I'm
this job.
definitely shooting.
Yeah, you're like.
Uh,
All right, go ahead and give me a shooting roll. So you are playing the Legion with the assault rifle. We are using 3d6 for all of our stuff. You have gunnery, which is perfect. So you're rolling 3d6, adding 2 to it.
Okay. So I'm adding up all of them
Mhm.
and then adding 2 to that. Okay.
Yeah.
a little bit of math.
16.
Ooh. Oh man, I totally forgot that Fragged Empire has a soundtrack, which I'm going to use. Yeah.
It's kind of funny, Nellie. Our pictures kind of match up, and it's like my character's arm starts on my picture and then comes down to yours.
Oh, that
Not
does-
on my computer.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
All right. So you're firing on all cylinders. You see like the little bullets flying into space and kind of clanking against the glass sphere that you're in. This thing that you're shooting at now that like you're shooting, it kind of zooms in, expanding so you can see what exactly is happening, and it looks like this giant meteor where someone has tagged it with graffiti that says "fuck you." God, there were two movies that came out during humanity's time, and both of them were post-apocalyptic centered. They came out during the same year. One was Armageddon, the other was something else.
Mad Max.
Oh.
I think it starred like the guy who was in Spider-Man. Final Impact.
Final Impact, right?
Yeah. So it says "fuck you." Final Impact was better. Just kind of carved into the asteroid as it's flying towards you, and as the bullets kind of start shredding it to pieces, it starts exploding into like all these little glistening, sharp rocks, heading towards you guys.
Final Impact is not the movie I'm thinking of. It just has a hairy guy with no shirt on
That's
and
just Danny
greased up
DeVito.
tail. No, I'm so confused.
Are
The
there
cover
like
for the Final Impact movies?
shields we can put up?
Yeah, you guys have shields on. This just kind of prevents kinetic energy and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully Buddy has that on. Probably.
This is a big fuck you to the players. Okay. No, I'm just fucking with you. So, I guess I'm just clenching.
Oh,
Cheeks?
looks like we averted that disaster, guys. I'm gonna come back up now, and guess we can keep going.
Yeah. You come back, you like hear like little pings and stuff as the rest of the asteroid just kind of bangs against the shield. Yeah. Eventually you guys get hungry. You have the option of ramen, mac and cheese, not the the really good kind. They're kind of discount Harris Teeters from the old humanity times. And then of course you have tacos.
Space tacos.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely gonna go for the
Tacos.
tacos.
Excellent. Nice processed meat. You got it last time you were at the station
Oh,
when they were...
never mind. I don't want the tacos.
I feel like Buddy heats up the tacos and you're like, no.
Yeah, I don't eat meat. My character does not eat meat. My character has an abject hatred for meat consumption.
Well, I don't know if it would make you feel better, Charlie, but I don't think anyone ever assumed this was meat.
Yami eats Charlie's tacos. And goes, oh, well, more for me.
Well, if it's all the same, I don't really want to risk it, so I'll just
I guess you could always have the salad I have. I mean, I was growing these plants myself and
Great, thanks. Yeah, buddy, I'll take that. Thank you.
Oh, what a buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
You can always grow more.
Yeah.
You don't even eat food, do you?
It's not. It's this. It's like a bonsai tree thing. You
Oh,
don't
great.
understand. So you're given like this floral salad.
Are you really gonna eat
That's what
that?
I like better than tree bark.
Oh yeah.
AKA entire bonsai trees.
You guys, as you're eating, you notice more flashing lights coming from like the console screen.
Buddy, why can't I close out all of these tabs? Why do these like things keep flashing up?
Well, first off, I wasn't able to delete your browser history, so it's gonna
Come
be a
on, buddy.
problem for
Come on,
everyone.
buddy.
Second off, I forgot to raise all the shields, so some of the asteroids got into the engine, so we're leaking fuel and we're choking. So
Oh, buddy.
But hey, at least you got salad, right?
What a drag.
I have engineering. Can I like go check on it and see if I can?
Yes.
Cool.
So you. Yep. So it is +2 for you. So 3d6 +2.
Okay, so like total 3, 6 plus 2 is 10.
All right, cool. So going back there, you're pretty much looking at the several of the oil wires and everything, the things that kind of power the lifeblood of Buddy, and it looks like several of these slivers of asteroids have kind of sliced it up. So some of it's just kind of like spitting this milky white oil onto the ground. Luckily, you have duct tape. So that will pretty much get it back up to speed. Unfortunately, you kind of down to 25% of your fuel. Thinking you probably don't have enough fuel to get to the station, but there are several planetoids around that you can kind of park for a little bit, and then figure out like maybe a tow truck or something to come pick you up, or take another smaller ship to the gas station. Stuff like that.
Okay, so I duct tape it up, climb up back up to the cockpit area where everyone is, and it's kind of like, bad news, guys. Leak is fixed, but we're super low on fuel. So we should probably find a planet nearby, maybe closer to the station. Buddy, could you like scan for planets for us?
Yeah, sure.
Preferably M class.
Yeah, so there's one that has oxygen and such for you to breathe. I do want to specify that today was my birthday.
Great, thanks.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just being a real jerk to the computer. I can't help it. I'm gonna keep being a jerk. I'm not trying to be mean to you, Mitch, but I'm really.
It was my birthday!
Have we really had? I'm gonna mutter under my breath. Have we really had him for a year?
I don't know. Maybe he just got a little worse because of all the damage that he sustained. But I think more importantly, maybe we should head to that planet? I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm about it. I'm all for living, and I don't really want to get stuck in space with just Buddy. So, yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here, or let's get.
Point the ship towards the.
I'm gonna aim the plane. Okay.
Point the plane towards the planet.
I'm going to aim the plane right where I want.
Aim the plane in Spain.
Yeah, thank you. That's that. I really wanted to say that. I couldn't remember the end of it.
Excellent. All right, so our pilot, go ahead and make a pilot roll.
All right. Is that okay? 3d6.
It's 3d6 plus operations.
All right, cool. I don't have that. 9. I got a 4, a 3, and a 2.
Oh man. Okay, cool. So it's not a pretty landing.
Idiot.
It is.
I act like it is though. I come in hot.
Yeah, like everything's on fire. You see the paint melting away. But he's in the background screaming the whole time. Because unfortunately,
happy birthday, buddy.
He does have his pain receptors on.
Why does he have pain receptors?
He flies better that way.
We built a bad robot.
We bought him. We didn't build him.
And you guys smash into a forest. One of the limbs just kind of goes right through the window. and pierces an empty chair near Yami.
Wait, what?
Like, you guys came down, and one of the branches of the trees, as you guys slammed down, just kind of shoots right through the glass and impales itself into the empty chair next to you.
That's terrifying. I can fix that. Don't worry, guys.
It's fine.
Yami, I wouldn't really worry about the chair right now. Is everybody else okay? Everybody still have their own limbs?
I feel great.
I have a piece of bark or something in my face. Is it okay?
Yeah, you look great, buddy.
It's nothing a little duct tape won't fix.
Because
Yeah,
I
me?
am in immense pain.
1 second, let me fix that. Can I switch off the pain receptors?
Yeah, it's like this little toggle.
I think what happens though first is I'm so inept, I accidentally turn it up for a second.
It's like...
I slip and like accidentally turn the knob up to 11, and then like, sorry.
Kill me.
I think you need to turn it off, Eli, not up.
Yeah, I tried. I think I did it, right? I'm gonna look up. Did I turn it off?
Yeah, it
Okay.
feels off. Yeah, Buddy's just whimpering in the background.
So.
Buddy, do you know of any, like, can we do a scan for maybe like a nearby settlement or something? Life?
Life forms gathering around the me, I guess.
I'm sorry, around the what?
Around me.
Surrounded?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my stuff, my grenades, my guns, my toolboxes, and then I'm gonna like look for rations, and I'm like gonna open the microwave and I'd be like, "Hey guys, I found a cake. You guys want some cake before we go?"
It has to
Not gonna
be
need
like
it.
cupcakes.
Yeah.
I'm good on the cake, but thank you. And
Yeah.
she's gonna start like packing up a backpack for
Mm-hmm.
expedition, like some rations, some water. She'll, load her gun and holster it, that kind of stuff. And Yami's like, well, we gotta go find out if there's something nearby. Buddy doesn't seem to know how to help us. So, you guys want to go?
I tried.
I know you tried. It's you've had a rough day.
It was my birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Sorry. Happy birthday, buddy.
I
You'll have
was supposed
more.
to see my kids again when we got to the station.
Okay, cool, thank
Well,
you.
maybe they'll come find you out here.
I don't think they even acknowledge me as a father.
Why is that funny?
Cool, yeah. I think, Charlie will be getting her stuff kind of slowly together, trying not to be too obtrusive and, knock around poor Buddy's feelings any more than they already are, and maybe, like, try to slink out of the
Yeah.
some hole in the ship.
Yeah. As you go out looking at the fridge, there is a picture of Buddy photoshopped into it with you guys kind of smiling on it. But yeah. But you guys leave Buddy alone, stepping outside into the forest. The grass is like a dark crimson red and is like raptor grass. It's very high, coming up to your elbows if you're a legion. Probably everyone else's shoulders. The trees are several meters wide, very thick, very tall trees that shoot up into the sky like skyscrapers, blotting out the sun and everything. And there's a nice breeze, and the oxygen is smells like pears.
That's cool.
Ooh, I like pears.
That's a dope air smell. I like that. I have a question about the game.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have these things on my sheet called a physical toolbox, an awareness toolbox, and a resolve toolbox. Are those like mechanics? Or are those like an item?
Those are items. Yeah, they pretty much give you a bonus depending on what you're trying to do.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take I have my assault rifle, and I'm gonna load it, take the safety off, and haphazardly point it at some trees. I really want to shoot my gun for no reason, but I'm gonna hold off for now.
All right.
I'll walk in front though, of the party, lead the way a little bit. You guys have any idea which way we should head?
No. I wish we'd had asked Buddy, but I really don't feel like he would have given us a straight answer anyways, so I'm not really sure. Is anybody good at looking at tracks? Maybe there are some people or animal tracks around.
I'm very aware.
I also have awareness.
I have psychology.
Yeah, I'm negative on awareness. So.
Who needs to see shit?
Can I roll awareness?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I have a +2 to it, or +1. +1. Okay. Wow, that's really good. 9. 10. It's 10 + 1.
Okay. So you don't see anything, but I will say, Yami and Charlie, as you're looking around, you notice that there's a very small Kaltoran on Eli's back, rummaging through his backpack. Wearing a cloak and chainmail armor, and has a sword on the side, very curly hair, just kind of rummaging on the back of Eli's backpack.
There's
So
a human on my back?
I think maybe faster than anybody can realize, I've picked up my gun and and there's a shift in my personality. It's just hey, what the fuck are you and what are you doing on her back?
You feel a kind of a sharp pointy thing on your leg. Assuming you look down, you see another very short Kaltoran with golden curly hair, with a dagger pointed at you. Now you leave Mr. Froyo alone, okay?
Froyo?
He's staring at you.
I'm gonna
hoodie.
Put my hands up. I still have my gun in my hand and be let's listen to the little folk. Who are you? Take us to your leader? I'm just gonna look at you guys I don't know what to do. I don't want to kill him. They're adorable.
The person on his back just slides off. Just looking around. I don't think they have the item that we're looking for.
What are you guys looking for?
It's a tiny gem.
A gem?
Yes, an earring of immense power.
Oh, tell me more.
It's not for you.
Well, I just wanted to be helpful. Well, we're stuck here, and we obviously need to get our ship fixed so we can leave this place. He paused, and you guys were he wanted to say shithole. I've heard him say it before. I'm just gonna keep messing up my own pronouns if it gets confusing, just so everyone's aware of that. Yeah, that's all I say.
Yami's yeah, we're kind of stranded here. We need a little bit help fueling and fixing our ship. Do you guys have that kind of stuff around here?
Kind of coming out from a tree is a woman with long blonde hair that kind of dances across the tall grass with a bow as well as arrows kind of in the back. I believe I can help you. If you seek to take off in the air again upon your Pegasus, we might have a means to get you there.
Oh my gosh, that's so great. By the way, I'm Yami. This is Eli. He isn't super polite, but he has other skills. And this is Charlie. She also has skills, and I have skills. So maybe we could maybe exchange skills.
You look different. What magic do you possess?
Guns.
Different? What do you mean?
And they like look at each other in like their leather armor and capes, and then they look at you guys in like your khakis and military armor and shit.
I think they mean this, and I'm gonna fire a round off in the air. Just. Isn't that cool?
Cool.
Probably
Sorry, I
terrifying.
don't know what to do. I'm playing an idiot, so just bear with me.
Some form of evil witchcraft.
Which one of them said that?
Out from another tree.
Ow.
Tree people everywhere.
Tree people everywhere. Comes a gallant looking hero type with brown eyes and long wavy brown hair, carrying two swords, and he has like this white panther-like creature to his side.
I think so. Once I had seen the like small, cute creature with a, a knife at my ankle, my guard would be let down, and I think I would sort of like crouch down, with my knees at my chest, and be like, "Oh, hi," and then all this shit is going on. And then I'd stand up and be like, "Man, did you guys ever see that movie? It's an old Earth movie called Robin Hood Men in Tights. Man, this is bringing back memories."
Good one.
The blonde woman shakes her head. You have insulted us greatly.
No.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. It's like a hasty here, and my voice changed. I don't know why.
In order to know you and to trust you, we have to test you in combat. Who is your strongest?
I'm gonna look at Charlie, and I'm gonna step forward and be like, "It's me." And I'm like fucking 3 feet shorter than you. But I'm like, "Charlie, please volunteer for me."
Yeah, I think Charlie's like surprised at first, but also like, pretty sure that everyone was gonna point to her, but like, not hearing Eli's whispered words, and also not wanting to make Eli lose any self-esteem. She'll back away and be like, yes, Eli, definitely our strongest.
Excellent. I am Legalius. You and I shall do battle. And in that our hearts will become intertwined, and I'll know you and you'll know me in the most intimate of ways through combat.
Well, all right.
Jealous.
Do I get one of those pig stickers? Do I get one of those pig stickers, or do I? How do we do this? Are we just gonna fisticuffs, or do we both get knives, or do you want to borrow one of our guns?
No, you use whatever means that you're used to, and I will use my own.
Doesn't really seem fair.
How dare you?
I'm not trying to be
How
rude.
dare you? I am a long-lived species. I have seen centuries go by. I have raised 3 generations of children, and I will be here long after you have died.
Okay, but I think he just wants like ground rules. Like, is this like to the death, or like tap out, or like
It
what's
is
the other
to
one?
whenever
Acting?
we find trust in one another. It's something that is easily accepted in our culture. I don't understand why it's so hard for you to get with it.
Okay, I'm good. I just
Alright.
wanted to be sure.
Okay. Any more questions?
We
Apparently, we're not allowed to ask questions.
You've ruined
So
the mood of it all.
Lady, I think you're ruining the mood. I'm gonna walk 10 paces this way. I'm just gonna kind of back up with my gun. And I look on my belt and I have a grenade. And I'm like, nah, that's not right.
All right.
But I have one question.
Uh-huh.
I have this thing on my gauntlet one called a burst shield.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do? Is it like offer a little protection, or is it like a force field thing?
Yeah, it's a force field. So you just pretty much slam it down, and like this like holographic shield opens up that greatly reduces damage from a direction.
Okay.
So you have a gun, so you go first. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm on a winger. I'm just
Okay.
gonna like really nonchalantly, just like, not even pull it up to my like. I'm not even gonna go all the way up. I'm just gonna like lift my gun up and just.
All right. Roll 3d6 plus your. I mean, you have it
heavy
right there.
arms?
Yeah.
Are you like shooting to kill?
No, I'm just trying to wing it. I'm just trying to like
Oh,
just a
got
soft
it. Yeah.
flesh wound, like just like graze an arm or a leg, like no
Yeah,
artery.
with your pistol, right?
Yeah, I have a small arm. Oh, do I have a pistol?
Yeah, I look down. You have a rail pistol.
Yeah,
oh, wait.
whatever's smaller.
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
have a small arms, I'd take a pistol out.
You did Kaltoran soldier, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at something else. Yeah, you only have an assault rifle. I was looking at.
Yeah,
the
that's what I
portable
thought.
rifle.
I don't even have like a knife or anything, so it's like.
Who
if
needs
I
a knife when you have a gun?
Well, guns run out of bullets, and I mean, I guess I have a club is an assault rifle
That's fair.
after it's out of bullets. All right, so I'm gonna. What's the bonus for that? My sheet's not working.
Yeah, sure. Yours is a +5.
Oh wow, this is my worst roll yet. Oh, but +5 is pretty good. So it's 6. I rolled a 3, and a 1, and so 6 + 5 is 11.
All right, cool. And so it does 4 endurance damage. You are going to crit because you've clipped through all of their health points. So why don't you roll a d6 to figure out... so in this game, instead of like health points, you have your stats. And whenever you are hit by a critical, which happens whenever someone gets past your endurance, you get slammed on one of these ability scores. And pretty much if you get -5 on any of these, you're dead. Or 0 for NPC. So why don't you go ahead and give me a d6 and we'll figure out how bad they are.
Did I just accidentally kill this person? It's
You
a
might
2.
have. You
It's
do
a
have
2.
a gun.
It's actually pretty low. It's a 2.
Oh, yeah, you so that's reflexes. So you deal 4 crit damage, taking their 3 reflexes all the way down to a -1. So it's like this epic duel as you guys are facing each other, and she releases an arrow and it dings on your armor. Like, and you don't even wear that much armor. It's definitely not much, but it's a bow and arrow, so it just kind of
you
glances
just murdered
off,
a
This is
local.
bad.
and you shred her arm. Like, where there was her bow is no longer there, and instead in the back of her on the tree, there's just like a explosion of blood, and she is missing her right arm completely.
Well, I feel a little bad
You're
because
so fragile.
I didn't realize how powerful my gun was. Maybe I would have like tried to punch her, but she probably would have started to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, you're used to your tech level where people are a little bit more prepared for gunfire.
Yeah,
and
I guess.
This is someone who obviously was not.
I just shot. Yeah. I'm just like,
Yeah, and she like falls down to the ground.
could I stabilize her? Because I kind of feel bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I try and do that? Is that I don't even have. I see the medicine skill, but I don't have any points in it.
Yeah, you can. You always try. You don't have any. You don't have a box or anything, so you're pretty much like grabbing like leaves and shit.
I rolled 3 4s, so that's 12.
Okay, yeah, you do all right. So what you have to do pretty much is use the end of your rifle to heat up and cauterize the wound, which sends her into immense pain and in shock. She passes out. Blood is all over the ground. And she has a pretty decent chance of living. It really depends on how much blood she's lost, which you don't know. But you've done your best.
So sorry. Can you guys take us still, or do you need to take her back to like? How do you want to do this?
So the little ones are just like around this woman crying. The man is kind of staring off into the distance. Seems like the faith of Kaltorans is lost. We will indeed fade into the darkness.
With that
I'm
attitude,
sorry. What do you mean by fail to the darkness?
The woman you just killed, slaughtered before us all. She was imperative to this trip, the reclaiming of the earring, and then throwing it into the evil mountains of a very evil sorcerer.
Wait, she's dead and her arm's not just blown off?
she's out of the game. She might live.
She's alive, but he seems like he's just being extra.
Okay.
But
Can
you know,
I-
then again, he just lost an arm, so who knows? Like,
Like she
can I
died of
see
the
her?
shock.
she might have. She's definitely knocked unconscious, but at least she's pale and breathing.
Oh, she's breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Can I do like
Okay.
a med check or like pull my med kit and try to like?
Medkit would have been helpful prior to Eli cauterizing the wound
Yeah.
and doing his own medical thing.
Oh,
you,
okay.
you were probably distracted, but you kind of looked at it. Like, you could have done the same thing just without all the pain.
Gotcha. Okay.
so I think at this point, you know,
Such a terrible
Charlie's abject horror has passed, and she, you know, goes over and very with a lot of care, like picks this person up, kind of like light as a feather, which might explain why their arm was so easily blown the fuck
Yeah.
off their body.
Yeah, this like 80 pounds wet.
Yeah, so basically, you know, Twiggy is in her arms, and she says, well, maybe we can offer our help as some sort of penance, but I really think that we should get this person looked at, so could you please take us to your camp or dwelling?
Yes, we can take you to the cities. Come with us.
Great, let's do it.
And the whole time you have like the two short ones just holding onto your legs, Charlie crying. Your pants are getting wet from their tears.
Hey, guys, I feel for you a lot, but I like have to wear this armor in order to survive outside of the Arctic, so maybe if you could, you know, step off, that'd be great, thanks.
Are you rolling intimidate or just kind of?
I mean, I'm asking. If they don't, I'm not gonna do anything about it, but
I'll roll psychology to help her. And do you want me to say something first?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, if you kids don't, if you keep walking around Charlie's legs, he's liable to trip and drop your mom.
It's not our mom. It's our friend.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that worked.
So you guys are just walking. They kind of back up a little bit, and these two short ones are looking at each other, and the curly haired blonde one chimes in with it's like in the great stories, Mr. Froyo, the ones that really mattered, full of darkness and danger they were. And sometimes you didn't want to know the end, because how could the end be happy? And then Froyo just says, "Shut the fuck up."
Did we kill Arwen?
You just saw her arm get shot off.
I hope she doesn't
That's
have
so big. It's
real
some
meaning.
bullshit. But yeah, you guys approach the city, which is gorgeous. It's this white towered villas leaching up into the sky against a mountain. You see guards in this kind of white, each one of them Kaltorans. It seems like everyone on this planet is a Kaltoran, except for the one person you guys shot the arm off of. That seemed kind of something different and unique, probably endangered and well beloved.
I said my bad. I didn't even want to start it, but I didn't. You know what?
You finished it.
I don't even feel bad. I don't feel bad. This is not my fault.
Yeah, you guys get one like little communication from Buddy, who's just like, get well soon, with a little heart. But
A message back, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, you see that it's been read, but there's no response.
Yes.
Like every now and then there's like a ... as if he's trying to figure out, but then it just like disappears. It'll pretty much go on like that for hours. But yeah, it seems like there's like hundreds of people in this place, like bustling about. It is ripped right out of the old stories of humanity, of blacksmith, people shoveling shit into piles and corners, people with buckets of piss running about.
This place stinks.
Yeah, someone's getting checked out for warts, just kind of like hanging over a stump. Another person is sharpening swords and kind of regaling people about stories of his epic swordplay. The person leading you is kind of taking you up and around towards the highest castle, but people are staring at you like you're freaks of nature.
I mean, we're a lot bigger than them, right? I'm a Kaltoran, right?
Yeah, so you're about the size of them.
Okay.
Though you're like a space Kaltoran.
Yeah. I'm probably taller and bigger with
You're
future modifications.
you're
a little
weird.
juiced. Yeah.
And especially Charlie, they're like,
I know, so I'm like feeling self-conscious because I know how people look at me, and I like feel badly about it. And so I'm trying to like smile and like put on like a nice warm welcoming face, but really just like comes off as this horrifying snarl, like I might bite somebody's head off in 2 seconds.
Yeah. You have like this little like 8-year-old Kaltoran runs up, like this little girl with like dirty brown hair gazing up at you with these like large brown eyes, and she says, dear giant, when you come and destroy the waste of Kaltorans, will you not eat my mom?
Oh, I'm not gonna eat anybody. I just like get really close with this huge like big mouth smile.
She just starts running like you see her like trip over an apple cart, and like it's just a whole thing. But yeah, you guys eventually reach to the castle. The doors open up quite dramatically for this person like leading you. Like he goes like like his flowy brown hair in the distance. It's a whole thing. Before you is an old grizzled man, Kaltorin, of course. When I say man, default to Kaltorin. Standing or sitting upon the throne, and next to him is this pale-looking Kaltorin with two of his ears like clipped off, kind of crouched forward, leaning on a stick. Yeah.
Which one's Grima Wormtongue? I'm sorry.
No. The one like.
Yeah. There's just 2 guys in that throne room, right?
Well, yeah, the 2 guys and of course like 6 guards on either side.
Well, yeah. Saw how tough they are.
Yeah. The one leading you says, "Bow before the king."
I'll bow. I'll play bow.
Ow, wow, wow.
How about you, Charlie? Do you bow? And where do you put the body?
I think I don't bow because I'm like holding this person, and I'm just so fucking big that it's really hard for me once I get on the ground to like get back up with this thing, and I kind of feel bad. Like I don't want to just like put this person's body on the ground, you know.
Don't really have a place. Like you're like, it's like having a drink at a party and there's no like empty places to put said drink down.
Yeah, exactly.
Like...
yeah, I'm just kind of like looking around, like, you know, I know that I should do something respectful, but I'm kind of like at a loss for what to do, really.
Yeah. The king nods towards you and these are new champions.
Yes. That is. I'm gonna look at you guys and just be like, yes, that is what we are now. I think this is your old champion. They definitely need.
She
medical.
was the bravest, strongest, and most skilled of all of us.
Wait, did I blast Aragorn? Oh no. Sorry, bro.
We will mourn her loss.
Well, before you go too far, I think she's still alive. Like, we
No,
might be able to
she's
save
not.
her.
She's not. It was a shame that she died. But we will burn her body tonight under a funeral pyre.
But really, I think if you just came over here, you'd feel she's breathing. I mean,
No.
her arm is blown off, but like, you know, I'm carrying her right now and I can feel her breath on my chest, so maybe we shouldn't burn them? Her? I
Surely
don't know.
you are not also a medicine man. Since you are already a great warrior, you can't be both. It's either one or the other.
You guys ever seen magic?
The dark practices we have.
So you have a doctor?
Yes, of course.
Well, where are they? Can you summon them?
Of course, I guess we must begin the embalming process.
No. No. What we mean is like we could help her not be burned. You know what I mean?
She doesn't have an arm.
She has 2, so she's got a spare.
I mean, there are plenty of things one can do with one arm. I mean, you can also, you know, like, give her another one. Doesn't have to be perfect, but...
Give her another one.
It's a prosthetic.
Well, yeah, you know.
This is dark magic you spit. Leave the body with the doctor. The doctor will take care of it. And out comes a chubby Kaltorin with like an apron, a white little apron with lots of like blood splashes on it. Is that all
Yeah, I'm
right?
gonna start backing up.
That's terrifying.
I'm the doctor. If you just put it down on the ground, I'll take it to my lab and heal said lady.
I feel like I'm getting mixed signals here. You guys feel that way?
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little confusing.
I got a degree.
They're so fucking weird.
A degree in healing or a degree in embalming?
He looks like a butcher.
In medical practices.
Well, because you see,
malpractice?
Why are you thinking that? I made raspberry jam not an hour ago.
I don't really see Kaltorns as big as you, so that's why we're asking
I
questions.
eat a lot, alright?
Doesn't eat the truth, man.
I like eating, and there's lots of good, I like jams. There's a lot of sugar in jams, and it just goes straight to the hips and then on up.
That's all well and good, but like we also have skills, like medical skills. Where we come from, we can be soldiers and medics. So I think we can handle this.
Oh, and most of your life is dedicated to one specific task, and you don't really have enough years in your life to do something else. We only have 25 years tops between the herpes and the diarrhea and all sorts of medical.
You guys have syphilis too?
And syphilis, everything. It's just.
Oh, that's terrible.
Our death rate's pretty high, and I think it's the lack of hygiene, but we still don't have the science to back it up.
Charlie, put her down before you catch something.
I think I might think about it. Like, I mean, like, well, you sound like you know an awful lot. Probably more than the king over there. But, how do we know you're not just gonna, kill her? Because really, she can be saved.
And I will do my very best to save her.
See? You heard it here first.
Okay, but your very best so far has given all these people diarrhea and
I can't treat the
TI,
society
so-
for its lack of medical understanding.
nor the medical understanding.
I can only print my papers and my work. I'm not tenured, okay? I have a family to feed. I can't continue doing this, and I'm not in charge of the medical well-being of everyone. All right, I am the royal doctor. It's only the king's things I should be examining on a daily basis. Other than that, I can only provide knowledge. I can't enforce it. All right, it just feels like with all my medical training, you've come here and not only shot our greatest champion, but now you're condescending me. And I'm really trying hard, and it just feels like you're very mean-spirited.
You do a great job, buddy.
Thank you, person who shot
You
our
don't know
greatest
that.
champion.
It was
Okay.
an accident.
We're super sorry about that, but you guys had this ritual thing that you kind of forced on us, so it's not really our problem. But we feel super bad, but we would like to not shoot anybody else. So
Are you threatening? Who else are gonna shoot? Just give me the body so I can get on to work, you giant weirdos. God.
Hey guys, I've got this weird feeling that, I don't know, this doctor, he kind of talks a lot like us. Everybody else is sort of using this weird dated language, but this guy's kind of talking like, I don't know, like he knows more than other people. Yeah, he's a doctor, but I don't know. Maybe we should just at least go check out his lab or whatever.
Charlie, I think that's a great idea. What do you say, Guy?
I'm in.
Excuse me, doctor person. What's your name?
You got to.
Oh. My name.
Really hope it's not Yofro.
No, it's Nurse White.
That's good.
Is Miss part of your name, or is that a...
No, it's just Nurse White. I'm a nurse, the highest medical position of the kingdom, and last name is White. If you want to know my first name, it's Benjamin.
Sorry, what was that?
It's Benjamin. So Benjamin White, title is nurse.
Great, thank you, Nurse Benjamin White.
Just Nurse White will do.
Great. I think that we will take you up on that offer, and if you don't mind, we'll accompany this very heroic, armless figure to your lab.
You guys don't want to talk to the king? I thought that was the whole
I'll talk to the king, guys.
reason.
I'll take care
Yeah,
of
we're
it.
gonna go on a quest and possibly save everyone. And you want to bum around in my my office?
Oh, well, we don't
There-
really know much about that, but
They're minds of science. I am the leader. I'll talk to the king.
All right. Well, you two follow me and carry said body with you.
such a bad idea.
Let's do this. And he'll waddle off down the hallway, just past the doors of the crematorium, and then into a office with several little cubicle desk, wood, probably mahogany, with several other individuals who look just like him, who are currently writing on pieces of paper. There's a cup of dark liquid on the fireplace. Kind of has a hazelnut smell to it, as Nurse White wobbles in and points to like a stone slab, just kind of on the far corner with several surgical knives surrounding it, which really are just daggers.
Sharp daggers?
Yeah.
I think
Nah, that's
I'm
good.
just gonna look at Yami and that, just sort of like wait for instructions.
Yami's like, oh, cool. This place looks great. What can we do to help? I mean, I see you have a lot of assistants and a lot of objects and liquids. Which one is going to save her?
Oh, are you talking about which liquid will save her? That's kind of random. I mean, liquid.
Or object or liquid. I don't know what's. I'm not, a nurse like you, so I'm just here to help.
All right. If you really want to help, you can wash your hands just over the pot. In order to get supremely clean, we boil water. And so you just dip your hands into the boiling water, hold for 5 seconds, and you should be clear of bacteria. We all do it. And they lift their hands, and they're kind of like swollen and red.
Oh, do you have something called soap? And maybe like room temperature water?
Don't
Soap
really.
goes on toast.
No, it's it's for the king. We don't really have that for everyone.
Soap is for the king. Okay. What about like alcohol? Like
Oh, we just drink that.
Great. Could I have some?
Sure. I guess we can.
Yes, is it like a clear alcohol?
No, it's
Maybe
not.
like-
It's like a mead, honey, with maple syrup and such, and it's a very sweet drink.
Yeah, that sounds sticky.
Oh, it's very sticky. I've had much of a sticky night with it.
Yeah.
You know,
Go ahead.
sorry. It's weird. You sounded so smart out there.
Did you just say what I thought you said?
Snaps.
I might be starting to change my mind. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I just,
Look,
maybe it's not such a great idea.
put the woman on the slab. Time is of the essence, so I need your acquiescence if we're going to save this fellow from the grave.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna put her, lay her down on the slab. Step back,
Excellent.
truly hoping that nothing horrifying happens.
Let's see. Yes, indeed. She hasn't got an awful lot of life left in her eyes, but in fact, we quickly act. We might stop her demise. So, guys, once again, time is of the essence. And all the little, like, white nurse whites, hop in and start, like, fiddling with toys and everything. But we will hop back over to Eli, who stands awkwardly before the king and his advisor.
Oh, what's this quest? What is this? What were they doing that you need us to do now? I feel like we accidentally took someone's job over.
Yes, they were to find the one earring and deliver it into a pit far across the land.
Oh yeah, no, okay, now I remember. So, what do we get paid?
You can have a household and half of my concubines.
And how many is that?
2.
Deal.
Excellent. To warn you, one of them.
Nah, I don't really care about that. But
Okay.
I'll sell the house. But my real question is do you guys have electricity? Or any way
No.
to get off this planet? I come from sky people. You know what? Just ignore that. I guess we got bigger problems to deal with.
We sent an idiot to negotiate.
We're so fucked.
You guys got any food or anything?
Of course. Tonight, after the funeral pyre, we will have a feast in your honor. The new questers who will eventually save our kingdom from the dark.
Usually just kill people when they're kind of wounded around here? Is that just standard?
No.
Just asking for a friend.
Well, my doctor can examine your friend. My nurse, that is. Can examine your friend, and if they don't have long life, we will also toss them on the funeral pyre. Just let us know.
Will do. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of like, is there something, I mean, is there like some material that I know that I could use to fix my ship? Do I like need a thing? You know what I mean? Like, I asked for electricity. You know what I mean? Like, obviously they don't have.
Yeah. So it doesn't sound with the technology here that they'll have the things your ship needs.
Yeah.
But something that you can do is using a like a tall mountain or something to get past the trees to be able to send a signal out to have someone pick you up.
So basically, I would know even that like they're saying we need to go to this mountain. Like, I would have to go there anyway, probably. And since I
Or
don't know
another
the
mountain.
area.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
basically clearing the trees.
Okay.
You have Verizon, so you know those trees are just gonna.
I may be an idiot, playing an idiot, but I would at least know like that and the rules of the game. So I think I'm gonna roll psychology on the king, and I want to know why he wants to burn that body. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I may be an idiot, but I might be kind of smart sometimes. That's a real tweener. 5, 4, and 2 is gonna be 11 plus 1 is 12.
Excellent. So, looking at this person, it seems like this king is under some sort of mental manipulation, maybe psionic, by this this pale ass guy right next to him.
Okay. And I'm feeling pretty bullish. I think I can take him, but there's also probably like 12 guys standing in there.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a bloodbath quick if I started shooting. So I'm just gonna keep playing dumb, and like I'm just gonna like basically just like I think I'm just gonna like wait until I can get up with them privately, and then like my plan is to be like, okay, here's the deal, and we'll do that when we get there.
Excellent.
You know what I mean?
All right. So, for Eli, they will lead him to his quarters, which is a lovely cathedral room. That's the size of. It's probably like 4 full houses, 2 stories, like a loft style with several beds, chandeliers of glass and diamond hanging from the ceiling, and beautiful murals depicting their history throughout the ages. Bearskin rugs, as well as various weapons passed down through the ages, books, everything one might need, as well as servants who stand by the door waiting for you.
I really, really, really wanted a knife, and I wanted to say it earlier, so that I am gonna just grab a knife, like without even thinking, like maybe the most plain one. You know what I mean? Like nothing too
Yeah.
flat. I grab it, like stick it in my boot, and then like wait for them. Basically, are we like? I'm assuming we'll all get brought to the same room, probably.
Yeah. So going back to Yami and Charlie, as all the little nurses run around, one starts unfastening like like the little axe that kind of swings from the top. So he's working on unfastening that and stuff like that. So it'll start the pendulum swing of things.
Like a guillotine or like a
Yeah, like the little pendulum, like guillotine, like
okay with an axe.
yeah.
All right.
Where along the body is it located?
If you looking at it, it looks like once it's done its little thing, it will cleave the head all the way down to the.
It'll bisect that body.
Exactly.
Okay. Definitely gonna run up and stop that.
Yeah,
whoa.
It's easy. It's like moving gummy bears across a table. They would just like fall over each other. Like, oh my god, such big hands you have there. Jeez.
Oh, sorry, guys. But really, maybe you could talk us through this process so we kind of know what's going on, because really, it just seems like you're about to murder her.
Yes, science. You see here, she is not waking, for she is possessed by evil spirits. The evil spirit was relinquished due to the hole in her arm where it would crawl inside her. So we are going to dissect the front facial area in the hopes of exorcising said demon, and then she will be able to live the rest of her life with normalcy.
No face, but no normal.
We can explain the science again. I have several papers concerning it.
Well, yes, actually, before we go any further, maybe if you could please read one of those papers aloud to us, we might have a better idea and understanding of what's going on.
Right? Yes. They start searching for their thesis.
As that is happening, I'm just gonna look at Yami and be like, I don't know, like, what the fuck do you want to do? Should we take her and go? Should we run? Like, what is this?
Yeah, I mean, like, they seem like really insistent on killing this chick. Like, maybe we should just let them. I don't know what's going on.
We should let them do this thing?
I don't know what else to do. Yeah, maybe let's just take her. I don't know. Scoop her up and I'll cover you.
Yeah, I think, I was always sort of the unusual one in the, I don't know, however my people were made to be war-hungry, weapon, whatever. I was sort of always the person in the field playing with flowers.
That's
so
cute.
I really, whatever the consequence, I can't really feel like I can leave someone just to die like that. So I'm just gonna scoop her up. Be like, okay, I'm sorry guys, we changed our mind, but thanks so much. Okay, bye.
Gods, get them! No!
Yami pulls her shotgun out and runs after Charlie.
We have comms. We have comms that work.
Yes.
So I imagine we do this thing that it's just like, you just heard me talking to the prince or the king, and while they were doing that, and you're like, wait, what is he saying? And they're like, wait, what are they doing? like, did he just get a house and concubines? Like, what is he going on about? And then you like hear him probably talk to himself, and then like he hears you when he's in the room, and he's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, so Yami, go ahead and fire with your shotgun. And Charlie, are you doing anything aggressive, or because you have people blocking you and such with like spears, like get the troll.
Definitely gonna kick. I think just like mow them down with my feet. These are the
Choose
little
violence,
people we're talking
dude.
about, right?
What kind of gun do you have? Nellie, what kind of gun do you
Where
have?
do they come up to me?
For you, they're like just above your knee.
Yeah, I think I'll knee them. Maybe just as I'm walking, the motion of walking, they're running, just like knees them in the face.
All right, cool. Just give me. We'll say since you have such thick knees, we'll make it heavy arms.
Okay.
So go ahead. 3d6 plus 2 for you.
All right. Plus 2, you said?
Mhm.
12.
Excellent. What'd you get, Yami?
For my shotgun, 6.
Okay. So you guys move forward. Spears are being pressed against you. But luckily, I mean, let's see, the Legion's armor is 2. So it just kind of glances off. For the Nephilim, same thing. So it glances off as they're just like, and you feel like scraping up against your armor, and then like several people explode as a shotgun blast like shoots out, ripping them in half, and like you see one person, the top part of their body is like going, oh my god, as they're like trying to like crawl away, and then the knees come. The knees, like the last breath, squishes this person, as well as several of the other people holding up spears. And it's kind of like through your movement, your knee comes up, smashes their face, and then your feet finish them off. Just kind of exploding in blood as your weight just crushes them underneath you. So Eli, your door is open, and you see Yami and Charlie moving past the door, or maybe they stop at the door, covered. Well, Charlie is covered in blood, like from the waist down.
I'd be in the hallway as soon as I heard the shots.
Yeah.
And I see him, and I'd be like, "We gotta do something before we go." And I want to go shoot the guy that was wearing black, that was whispering. Even if it's just a run by and be like, "Pop." Yeah. And then just keep running. Like, I want to do that even if we have to go separate. And then, like, we'll go find Froyo and Yam. Or is that what the guy's name was?
Probably. So you guys are heading out. And so you guys get back into the royal hallway. The king is asleep, and his pale friend is right next to him. Yelling at everyone to hit them in the face, stop poking them in their armor. So you can make your shot, Eli, if you'd like. And Yami and Charlie, are you continuing to deal out death accidentally or purposefully?
No, that was definitely an accident. I wanted it to be like a warning shot. So this got out of hand really fast. So I'm gonna hold my fire and hope that I'm aiming it, but I'm gonna hope that they're terrified of me.
Yeah, they just try to like.
He chose violence today.
I think I'm just like in my head wondering if this woman is like worth all of this unintentional carnage that's happening.
What's the body count at? Like,
I'm like tempted to just drop her and be like, we need to get the fuck out of here. But I don't.
All right, Eli, what'd you get?
Oh, I got 11 plus the 2 from my gun takes me to 13.
All right, yeah. How does this happen?
I think it's like they're running and I'm like, just 1 second, and like you just see me stop and like bang around the corner, kick open the door, and like I see him and it's just like squeeze the trigger and he just explodes. Like half of his body just gets ripped open, and then I'm like, see ya, and I just run back down the hallway and like I'm looking for the 2 little ones. It's like I hope we find those kids, or the I keep calling them kids, but they're not.
Yeah, the little ones. As you turn to leave, you hear a booming voice from the king, who looks a little bit younger now. Stop.
I will stop and then like slide a couple feet. Then I guess should I roll something to like see if he's like much different? When you said
You kind of see it from
Okay,
where
cool.
you are. I owe you 3 a debt of gratitude.
Nice.
Wasn't expecting that.
I was being controlled by a dark wizard, and it's only through the violent explosion of that dark wizard's head and upper torso was I freed from it. And like during everything's gotten quiet except for a few of the nurses who are just kind of like crying and trying to get their organs back into their body.
Yeah, so sorry about that. We did kill some people. I don't know. Or wounded. We're really just trying to get out of here. Just do the thing.
By royal decree, you are forgiven.
Oh.
So, was that doctor being controlled too, or
Nope, that's our best medical advisor.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, if your best medical advisor is trying to bisect people, well, maybe that was a good thing.
Deliver unto them out of the evil spirits, right?
Really look into modern medicine. Maybe we could teach your doctor a few things about keeping people alive. And I'm just gonna look at you on
that.
Kind of weird that he was talking about syphilis at the same time as believing in evil spirits, but okay.
He also said a couple other STDs too, I think. You're really heavy on the STD.
It's a problem in our kingdom.
Okay.
We will have a feast tonight. Please, we will personally take care of this body that you've been carting around, or if you would like to hold on to that for the remainder of your time here, that is also fine.
Yami,
is this person alive still?
It's like you see her sweating and like there's a little bit of breathing, but it's just like hair caked in blood.
Cool. Well, if she's still breathing, we're still gonna go with it.
Excellent. Please take your showers. We'll bring a bath up and such. Tonight we will have a feast in your name, and then we will talk about the future of our kingdom.
That.
Well, all right. Yami, can you explain? Actually, no, it'll take too long. Just modern medicine, but like, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I would love to know like what kind of like wildlife they have, or if they like eat animals here, and maybe I can show them, the old intestine tie off condom trick.
What? So
maybe, I don't know. Maybe I go to the kitchens and be
yeah.
like,
So first, one of the guards kind of will lead you to the room because you guys are covered in gore and such, and he has like a piece of his shoulder missing from the whole excursion, and he's shaking. But he says, "Please,
Really get that looked at, buddy."
I will. Much of our medical experts are wounded.
I don't think we killed the actual doctor, though, did we?
No, he's fine. Yeah, he cried and ran. But please, make yourself presentable and we will provide outfits for you.
Oh, sorry, I can't wear anything other than this. It's a
Are you
habitation
self-conscious?
thing.
We do have,
Giant's clothes. Hip-sized giant.
yeah, like trolls and things we've carted off the giant people with their big hands and ankles.
Oh,
their
I don't think you
thick
understand.
thighs.
I just can't survive outside of the Arctic. I guess you would say like really cold weather. So I kind of have to wear this. But
Okay.
I can still shower and stuff.
No, it sounds stupid, but whatever. We'll have water come up for you.
Hey, you sound stupid, buddy. I showed him.
So you guys are back in that cathedral area, gorgeous and beautiful, with a Kaltoran woman slung on Charlie's shoulders. Yeah. So they do bring up several buckets, and it's pretty much like a giant bucket where you get into, and then there's a bucket over you with several holes in it that creates like a little shower. And so they kind of climb these ladders to pour the hot water onto you. They do it blindfolded so that you guys can have your privacy.
That's tight. I moved the ladder. I had this idea, and we have all these servants, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just to teach some of the servants how to just basically do basic medical care for a human. And since they have to do it we say, we'll just like set up a triage for this chick.
Aww. Excellent. All right, who's doing the medical education?
Definitely not me. I am negative on that one.
Yami will volunteer. She's not like a doctor or anything, but she knows basic first aid.
Excellent. All right, go ahead and roll medicine. So that's 3, 6 plus 2.
Yeah, I should not do this because you saw how I medicined her by burning her with a burning gun.
That's a total of 13.
All right, excellent. So surprisingly, you're able to kind of get the people who you know will actually learn the shit. Like within the first hour, you can kind of weed out the ones who aren't going to make it through med school. So with tears and falling into debt, they are